alive. That's the first time, maybe the second time that's ever happened to me. And I instantly knew once I got kicked off, I instantly knew why I got kicked off is because I said F a certain geographical location in the world. Wow. Wow. All right. That's how you know when you're doing something right. I'm surprised they just didn't like disable my account. Like if you got the power to just kick me off mid live, why not, why not invest in all your resources? I don't know. I don't know. Why not you utilize all of your resources and just ban me from the app? That would suck though. It's not that I want that. I don't want that at all. You saw that, Sophie, right? They quick with it. Like, what the hell is that? Usually I get some trolls or something first. Damn, and I was just recounting the loose history of America. Like right off the top of my brain. Like not even really giving. Smart Savvy was good. I just got kicked off my previous live for talking some shit. That's amazing, yo. I am baffled. But that's how you know you're doing something right. Anyway. So where was I? I was talking about the history of America because some guy was in the comments talking about make America great again. And you know me, I was like, has never been great, but if I ever was to believe that America was great, what time period would I say that it was? And I was talking about how from like the mid 60s to 2001 were probably one of some of the greatest years this country has ever had, maybe ever will have. So I was briefly recounting the history of America since Christopher Columbus was discovered lost at sea. And they kicked me off right around the time. What was I talking about? I was talking about Michael Jackson in the 80s. How Michael Jackson kind of like really helped change the paradigm after it kept that ball rolling. And now that I think about it too, the 60s was pretty fucking bad too because as people were waking up, labor movements, the hippie movement, peace movement, anti-war movement, like working class people really realizing that it's a economic thing, not so much a racial thing. They killed the two leaders who were talking about that. They killed Martin Luther King, and then man, I don't know who went first. Was it Malcolm X or Martin Luther King? My timeline is a little off, but I know that they were killed like 2 years apart from each other. So yeah, that's still pretty dark for America, but the people were waking up. But anyway, fast forward to the 80s, Michael Jackson, Prince, paradigm shifting music. It's now a normal thing to be anti-establishment because all of these, you know, the babies that were born in the 60s are now young adults in the 80s. So, and then everything was swell because I was born in 85, one of the greatest years ever. And America seemed to be on the upward spiral. Granted, there's still terrible things that America is responsible for around the world, like destabilizing countries, currencies, assassinating democratically elected leaders all over the place, proxy wars, and then it went way back to shit after 9/11. Like 9/11, nothing has been cool since then with the Patriot Act and all of that shit. So also, I think the Trading with the Enemies Act was 1974 too. If you take that into account, yeah, America has really been pretty terrible. But a lot of people believe that it has had its great moments. I like to entertain both sides of every argument that I call myself understanding. But I digress. Gina Jones, Stiletto Queen, what made me cut my locks? Just, I wanted to. But what's up to you? But yeah, I was saying all that to say that maybe America's back on the upswing since we seem to have to be gaining some more competent political figures. Now, granted, politics is basically Broadway. Like these people put on shows, they're all gonna get stupid rich, and that's just the way it's gonna be. But as long as they keep talking that talk and changing the paradigm, like I really feel like in my lifetime I will see the end of the Israeli lobbyists era. You know what I'm saying? Like where they basically run this country. This government, I want to say not the country, but definitely the government. And you know, the government has a lot of power over the country, but don't want to be too broad in general. Well, what else can we talk about tonight? I'm not gonna hold y'all, man. I just wanted to come in here and touch base. It's been about 15 minutes. My last live got interrupted because I was thinking too freely. But what's up with y'all? Smart Savvy, what's good down there in Clay County, or you know the county that you're in? That's south of Duval. I look like Colonel Gaddafi. All right, that was a cool African. I'll take that. Oh snap. Um, what else are we talking about, fam? I said I was gonna play some music, but oh yeah, let's talk about music. Y'all heard anything like really good lately? Any new albums? Any new artists that y'all want to talk about? I don't really think I have anything new. I discovered an artist. What the freak is her name? Chelsea Wolf. You know who Chelsea Wolf is? One of my very good dear friends put me on to Chelsea Wolf recently, and I kind of like it. Kind of like it. Might actually go see a show, one of Chelsea Wolf's shows, because she's coming down here in the next few months. So that might be cool. Big G Boxer, yo Detroit. We was just talking about Dr. El Said. We was just talking about I think his name is Abdul El Said. We were just talking about him. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all got a good guy in the office. I hope he does great things. Steve Lacy album? Who's Steve Lacy? Don't even know who that is, fam. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, he's popular. He's a alternative R&B singer, songwriter, guitarist, producer known for his lazing and heartfelt ballads. The Compton native joined the Oh, he's from the internet. In 2014, I know the internet made his recorded debut on the band's Ego Death with the Recording Academy nominated for Best Contemporary Urban Album. Oh wow, he co-produced a Grammy-nominated recording while still in high school. That's pretty dope. Lacey subsequently worked on his bandmates' assorted solo releases. All right, let's give this guy a listen. His top track on Tidal is called Bad Habit. wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I feel like I've heard this song. I've definitely heard this song, but not like this. In a bad habit. I thought this was like Justin Bieber song or something. That's dope. That's what's up. Thank you for putting me on to Steve Lacy. I will give him a follow. Who's Eric Gales? Eric Gales. Okay, a little bit more unknown. Eric Gales is a blues firebrand, over 30 years and 18 albums. Okay, he's a vet. He's not a new person. His passion for the music and his balanced desire to keep it vital has never waned, even when his own light dimmed due to his substance. Oh yeah, substance struggles. Let's give him a listen. His top track is called "I Want My Crown." This what you into, little queen? That is very blues. I will say that. Thank you for putting me on to Eric Gales, little queen. I will give him a follow and see what turns out, man. I can't wait to look my own self up and be on a fucking music app. It's not that hard. Got to get my shit together. You already know, as we all do. That's what's up. You listen to everything, little queen. I'm pretty eclectic myself too. I don't shy away from any type of music. Except bad music. You know, like I'll listen to it, and once I discover that sonically it's not doing anything for me, I'm out of there. You already know. You already know, fam. But it's been cool. Like I said, I wasn't gonna hold y'all tonight, man. Tonight is a night. I just finished cleaning up this house. Cause oh yeah, let me show you what happened. Can I switch this around? Oh yeah, there we go. So you see that beam up there in the wall? That just got placed in there. There used to be a very smaller beam up there, and the floor was like sinking, and it's because this used to be a wall right here, and my dad removed it when he first moved here, and it was a supporting wall for the house. So that floor started to sink. It detached itself from the wall that's upstairs. So we recently, my dad and his friend got busy on that. Two old geezers. Oh, excuse me, old geezers. I mean, my dad would laugh at that, but nonetheless, they were two 75-year-old plussers lifting that heavy ass thing up and getting it up there, and they did. You know, it's not a terrible, it's not a great job, but it's not terrible. Anyway, so it was an unspoken deal that they would fix that. And since I couldn't be there fixing that or helping them fix it, I would do the cleanup. So, when you're sawing wood in a house such as this, sawdust goes every fucking where. On every single one of the walls, the blinds, table, fucking everywhere there was sawdust. Like, you see that table over there? Oh, can I zoom in? Yeah, yeah, there we go. Anyway, the little spirals in that table, sawdust. So basically, about 48 hours of de-sawdusting the fucking house had to get done. Sweep, mop, all of that shit. Then I was like, you can't just clean half your fucking house. So I went upstairs and today I did the whole upstairs. And that's what I spent my day doing. And now I'm just gonna about to kick my feet up, and I think I'm gonna catch up on some Chainsmoker Cat. Chainsmoker Cat is this new anime that I've been watching. It's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I just saw episode 4 this morning. When I was eating breakfast, that's what I watched, and it was probably one of the best cinematic events of my entire life. Chainsmoker Cat episode 4. It's so good. If you don't get it, you don't get it, but I get it, and because I get it, I love it. So thanks for the music recommendations. You just got an anime recommendation. You just got a little bit of geopolitical news. You got a history fucking lesson. And well, at least in the last live you did. Go check that out if you're just checking out this one. And I thank you for tuning in. Leave some questions in the comments if you want me to talk about anything on the next one. Maybe you'll catch it. If not, you'll catch it on the rewatch. Thank you for catching this on the rewatch if you didn't catch it live. And I think that's it. I think I will bid you all adieu. I don't know what happened to the comments. The comments just kind of fell off. Oh, maybe it's because I had top messages on. Oh. Thank you, Little Queen, Sophie, Danica. Who else? Smart Savvy, as always. To the one of us who is many, we come to you in total awareness. Grant my friends peace, progress, prosperity, pleasure, persuasion, and panacea in the eternal present. Ashe Aho Amen and La'ak Alaken. Alright?